I'm Taylor, the nail tech.
I'm Destinee, the client.
And this is the nail
appointment.
So I woke up. Well, okay, I couldn't fall asleep until 5 a.m. because Kanan went out to a pool league thing. Because the baby shower was Saturday. So he was out at this, like, pool league tournament. And he was out till, like, midnight. And I was like, well, I can't fall asleep until he's home. Because, like, what if something happens on the way home? So I had to stay up waiting for him.
You're just such, like, mom.
Well, I don't want to, like, fall asleep, wake up in the morning, and be like, where my man at? And I'm like, he better not be cheating on me, because that would be my first thought. But then, like, I would be like, this motherfucker, like, cheated on me at someone's house, but then he was, like, actually dead. Like, that's what goes through my head. Like, what if you, like, my first thought is that he's cheated on me, but he actually died. So then my first thought would be that he was cheating, not, like, something bad happened to him. And I didn't want that. So I was like, I'm just going to stay awake. So I stayed up, and he didn't get home till, like, 12:30, because he left there at, like, around 12-ish. And so I was already up, like, past my bedtime. And also I had done Lexi's nails, like, the day before her baby shower, too. So it was already, like, I finished at 10. So either way, I was not going to fall asleep until late anyways. So he gets home, like, 12:30. I asked him, like, how it went. He's like, I lost, blah, 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 whatever. And that's why he wasn't there very late, because it was, like, for cash. So, like, first place gets $150, second place gets $100, third place gets $40. And you just go as far as you can until you're done, like, you lose. And but whatever. So he gets home around 12:30. Now I'm up, and I'm, like, stressing about all the things I have to do in the morning before I go. And I wanted to get there a little early. So then I was up till 5 a.m. And then my dogs kept busting in my room in the middle of the night, like, somehow opening my gate. I'm like, how are you doing this? Also, like, weird. So I definitely have to fix my gate. And so I'm just up until 5 a.m. I'm still going to do that hand. And I wake up to my alarm at, like, 8:30. Yeah, 8:30. And I'm like, oh, I'm going back to bed. Like, I've been asleep for 3 hours. So I go back to bed. And then I wake up again at 9 to the other set of my alarms. And I'm like, I am not doing this. So I went back to bed. But then Kanan wakes me up at 9:30 because he's leaving for his pool league thing that he had that Saturday. And he says goodbye or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I am not staying up for this. I'm going back to bed. So I go back to bed. I was like, I could wake up at, like, 10, you know, and still shower and get everything done and be there on time. Then I wake up at 10. I'm like, I could go back to bed, wake up at 10:30 and still be there on time. Well, I do that, wake up at 10:30, and I'm like, wait a minute. I call Kanan. I'm like, did you let the dogs out this morning? Of course not. Why would he? So, of course, now I have to let the dogs out, and we have a lead in our backyard because our fence isn't finished. So they can only go out one at a time, and I'm not going to shower while one of my dogs is outside. So I'm, like, waiting for them to finish one at a time while I'm feeding the other one. I'm feeding the cats. Like, I'm doing all this stuff. And then I have to switch the dogs. Now I'm feeding this dog, and I'm doing everything else. And then I'm trying to get ready for my shower. And then there's no frickin' clean towels for me to shower. So I'm using 2, like, hand towels to dry myself off at the end. Like, I grabbed 2 hand towels. I was like, I need to shower. I'm going to shower. And so by the time, like, I get to shower, it's, like, 10:50. So I'm like, okay, I need to rush the shower. So I rush the shower. I'm drying myself off with hand towels. And I'm like, I do not have time to dry my hair, like, at all. Because now it's, like, 11:10. And I'm getting dressed, put the dogs away, do all that. I go outside to start my car because it's literally freezing out. And I have one of those cars where you, like, grab the door handle to, like, it'll unlock when you open it. And it wouldn't unlock.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, fuck. So I look through my purse. While I'm standing outside. It's freezing. My hair's wet, so it's freezing. My hair is literally frozen solid. Yeah. And it's, like, smacking me in the face because it's also windy, and I'm pissed. I'm looking, no key. I go inside. I'm tearing apart my entire house. No key. I call Kanan. Hey, do you know where my key is? No, I don't. I was like, oh, can you, like, search your car in case you took it with you? Because he's 40 minutes south, and I need to go 40 minutes north. So if he had my key, I need to know now, so I'm, like, because there's no point in me going. Like, I'm not going to be able to go. And because Kanan can't leave his tournament also to, like, bring me the key. Mm-hmm. And, so he's searching his car while I'm searching the entire house. I finally find it under the entertainment center somehow. And he's like, well, I went in your purse last night to get cash for the tournament. So I was like, you could have sent that. But no. So I tear apart my entire house. And I start my car. And there's snow all over my car, by the way. So I'm out there. And I'm letting it warm up a little bit. It's now like 11:30. I'm definitely going to be at least 10 minutes late. And as I'm sitting in my car, I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. I need to stop at Walmart and get a gift bag for Lexi's gift because I didn't have one. And so I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it to Walmart. So I guess I'll go to the Village Market down the street and get one. So I go to hit my wipers really quick so I can just take off. They don't budge. Literally don't move. And so I'm like, the fuck? Hit them again. Don't move. I'm like, great. And I don't have a snow brush with me. So I'm like, oh my God. So I go inside and I get this wooden spoon. It's like, has like a wooden handle, but the tip of it, like the spoon part, the scoop part is like silicone rubber. And I'm literally scraping my car with a freaking spoon. And I'm like, okay, this looks good, clean. I go back in my car, warm up. My hair's freezing the entire time, by the way. It's like freezing, snapping off, breaking, like horrible freezing. And I hit my wipers, they don't budge again. So I go back out with this fucking spoon and I start scraping my car yet again. And I'm like, okay, this is 100% clean now, which it was. So I hit my wipers, my right windshield wiper just snaps right off. It just floop, plops right off. Oh, I'm like, great. It's also like blizzarding, snowing out. So I'm like, I am not going to be able to see while I'm driving. And my windshield wiper just broke. I called Kanan. I was like, it's all your fault. Everything's your fault. And because he used the last clean towel the night before. So, that's his fault that I had to use 2 hand towels. And then he didn't let the dogs out in the morning. So it made me late. Like, even though he could have. He could have been a gentleman and cleaned off my car, but he didn't. Mm-hmm. I really can't blame him for that, but I should.
Yeah,
everything's his fault. So when I leave, I'm like, whatever. I have the spoon. The spoon's still in my car. I'm keeping that for emergencies. It worked really well, surprisingly.
Really?
Yes. And then I took the windshield wiper and I just put it in my passenger seat. So now I have a windshield wiper just propped up in my seat with a spoon and Lexi's gift. So I stop at the Village Market. And they only have these, like, really ugly, shiny gift bags. Like, they look like they're from the Dollar Tree. Like, that's how bad they are. But I was like, I don't care. I need it. So I get those. And I saw that they had a cotton candy Alani. And they never have those. So I got it. And I was like, okay, maybe today's going to be better, Like, I have not had a cotton candy Alani in such a long time. And this place only ever has, like, the cherry twist or, like, the pink slush. Like, just flavors like that. And so I got that. Got the gift bag. I'm leaving. And I thought everything would be better. Wrong. As I'm, like, leaving my neighborhood, like, I just, like, Greenwood Road, like, past the school over there. I'm turning onto Greenwood Road. I get pulled over. I'm like, oh, my God, no. Because they'll sit on this, like, side road. That's, like, the road that you're driving on this way to get onto Greenwood Road. They sit there, and I didn't see them. I was definitely going 55. And then came to a complete stop. It's 35 right there. So he pulled me over. I'm crying. Like, as soon as I saw he started pulling me over, I immediately started crying. I was like, today sucks.
Yeah.
Like, literally worst day. He comes up to my window and he's like, you're going really fast back there. Still crying, by the way, to this man. And I'm like, I know. Like, I'm not even going to deny it. Like, I was speeding, like, really bad. He's like, well, why are you speeding? I was like, I have to be at a baby shower in 20 minutes. Like, it's still like a 35-minute drive away. Like, and he's like, what's going on? I was like, I've just had a really rough day. And he's like, well, what happened? So of course I had to tell him everything that happened. So it's taking up so much time. And then he goes, and now I pulled you over. And I was like, yes. And he's like, well, I'll try to make this fast for you. Just give me all your information, blah, 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 whatever. So I'm going through my glove box. I get in my registration. And then I remember that I got new insurance, so I don't have the card yet. It's on my phone, so I give him my phone. And when he went back to the car, I was going to call Kanan and tell him that, like, I got pulled over, but I couldn't because I had to give him my phone. So he had my driver's license, my phone, and my car, like, registration, all in his car. And so I'm sitting here, like, can't go on my phone, can't do anything. I'm crying still. I'm like, this sucks. And I'm, like, trying not to cry. And my hair's still frozen from being outside. And I definitely looked crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And whenever I cry, I get hives. Like, for some reason, I think I'm allergic to my tears, but my face gets covered in hives, like, bad. And my mouth, like, my lips get all swollen, like, really bad. And so I definitely looked insane. And he comes back, and he was like, we got a problem. And I was like, what? What do you mean? I was like, first thing that came to my head was that there was a warrant out for my arrest for some reason, that I did something bad and, like, they got me. And he was probably, like, in the car, like, got her, you know? But he was like, these don't match. And I was like, what do you mean they don't match? Like, they're all for my car. And he was like, no, I understand that, but the addresses on all 3 of these don't match. And I remembered that my car registration is registered to my old house in McCollum Lake still. My car insurance is registered to this house in Wonder Lake, and my driver's license still says Genoa City, Wisconsin. So all 3 are different and not matching, which is a crime. So
Yeah, you have like a month, because
yeah. And so I was like, oh yeah, no, I just moved into Wonder Lake. Like, I haven't been able to change my license yet. And he's like, yeah, but your car is registered to McCollum Lake. And I was like, well, yeah, because when I bought this car, like, I had to buy a car, like, really quick, fast, and I bought it at Bus Ford, and they told me that I couldn't buy the car if it's registered in Wisconsin, so I just registered it at my boyfriend's house. And he was like, well, you can't do that. And I was like, they told me I could. And, which they did tell me that I could at the DMV. And he was like, well, they're not the law. And I was like, oh my God, now he's mad at me. Like, bad. But, then I was like, and then I just got new insurance, so I, like, registered it to my new address, and I haven't had time to get a license because, like, my new license, because of the whole Real ID stuff. Like, the DMVs are crazy. You can't just walk in anymore, and you can't go on at any time of the day to make an appointment. You have to go on at 6:30 a.m., and I'm like, and I'm just very busy. Like, I haven't had time to do any of that. And then he also told me that, like, I can't even get an Illinois driver's license until I get a temporary one first. Like, in order to change your license, you have to get a temporary driver's license for that state. And so I'm, like, freaking out. And he's like, so I could give you a ticket for speeding, which he said that usually they would arrest us for going 55 and a 35. He said usually you would go to jail, but I could give you a ticket instead. And I could also arrest you or give you a ticket for the different addresses. And I'm, like, crying extra hard. I was like, I'm going to jail. Yeah. I am going to jail. And I was like, I am not made for jail. And, but then he fucking hits me with but I'm going to give you a warning. Just get this all changed. Watch your speed. And I was like, why would you even think that? And he's like, and honestly, I feel like you should probably just go home. Like, with all of this stuff that's, like, adding up, he's like, you should just go home. And I was like, maybe I should. I didn't, by the way. I did go to the baby shower. Went straight there. Nothing happened, like, nothing else on the way there. But I was like, dude, this is such a crazy thing. And then my brain was going all over the place. I was thinking of, like, Final Destination. Like, mind you, all of that stuff had happened within an hour and a half. Like, I woke up at 10:30. And I got pulled over at, like, 11:30.
So you're still, like, waking up.
Yes. So all of that, no. So, like, within an hour, actually. All of that happened in an hour. And I was like, I'm going to die today. Something bad is going to happen. And I thought it was because, like, my hair freezing.
The police officer, he's like, you should go home. And you're like, I guess I'm going to die.
Yes, and I still went. And I was like, well, because with Final Destination, it's always, like, the little things that add up. Like, my windshield wiper broke. My hair was freezing. Like, all, like, the gift bag, the cotton candy Alani, which they never have. I was like, wait a minute. Like, and my brain is going, okay, well, since my windshield wiper is broken and it's heavy snowing out, I was using my windshield wipers, like, plastic thing was cutting it up. But I was like, I'm going to end up using my windshield wipers, and the plastic thing is going to, like, shatter my windshield, and it's going to go all over me, and, like, my frozen hair is going to do something, like, break off, fall into my Alani, and my Alani's going to, like, something's going to happen. And I was like, I'm going to die a very scary, gruesome death. But I didn't. Obviously, I'm here.
So glad you're here. Oh, my God.
But I was like, this is all too crazy to be adding up like this.
Yeah. All for you to go to the baby shower and just get dirty looks.
No, literally. Crazy.
Damn, that was low-key like a mini Final Destination movie. Like,
I know.
A sneak peek.
That's why I had it in my head that I was going to die. I even called my sister after I got done with the police because Kanan wasn't answering me. And I was like, Kira, I need to vent to you. And I was like on the verge of tears because I just got done crying. And she was like, yeah, it does sound like you should go home. And my sister told me I should go home. And I was like,
Really? If my sister
also,
said that, dude, I would be like, this is it. This is the end.
I also never call my sister that much anymore. We don't talk that much. So I'm like, for me to call my sister and I didn't even think about it. In the moment, I was like, I need to call Kira and tell her about all this, which I don't really do that much anymore. So after I got off the phone with her, I was like, yeah, I'm dying. Because why else would I call my sister? My subconscious is telling me to talk to my sister one last time. I mean, it's not, it could still happen. It's just leaving.
One of these days.
Well, the whole Ulta Beauty World thing that happened to me today, too. I got on and it didn't work out.
You're like, just kill me already. You're not going to let me win. Just kill me already.
Seriously. It was so rough. I literally stayed at the baby shower, to clean up. It was just me, Lexi, Keegan, and Keegan's mom. Because I was scared to leave. I was one of the last people to leave with them. Because I didn't want to die on the way home. I had Keegan look at my windshield wiper and fix it for me. He did, thankfully. I thought it was broken because I kept trying to put it back on. And then I was like, perfect, it snapped back in. But then I would click it and it would just fall right back off. But he got it. He fixed it for me.
That's a man's job.
I tried to get Sebastian to do, but he wouldn't do it. It is a man's job. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah. I mean, I could Google it, but my hair's fucking freezing and popping right off. I got layers for
popping into my Lonnie right now as we speak.
No, literally. I don't know. It was crazy.
When was that?
Saturday. And that would happen to me, too. I feel like that would only happen to me.
Damn, bro. Mm-hmm. What did Kaden say?
Well, I called him after the baby shower because he had his pool league tournament all day, so he couldn't really talk that much. But I told him, he was like, maybe you should have stayed home. I was like, well, I'm going to be on the phone with you the entire time I'm driving home just in case something happens to me. They wouldn't kill me on the phone, would they?
Somebody's
yeah, it would be from Final Destination. It's death is after you. Mm-hmm. Death wouldn't do that, right? Yeah. I'm just sitting on the phone. They don't want witnesses. Now they have to kill him too.
Yeah.
Did you watch the newer Final Destination?
I did not.
Dude, it was crazy. It literally,
obviously traumatized you because...
No, all of them have. Dude, the roller coaster one. Have you seen that one?
No, I think I've seen
I'm actually afraid of car washes because of Final Destination. I guess this last Final Destination is supposed to be the last one, but the way they ended it seemed like there's got to be another one.
When did it come out, or is it coming out?
Came out last year. Oh. I thought there was supposed to be another Scream movie or Scary Movie. Is that what it is? Scary Movie and Scream, maybe? Both? I think it's supposed to be both. Oh. I thought it was supposed to come out last year, but maybe it did and I wasn't paying attention.
And I had all my fingers again.
How's the apartment? Were you guys decorating it together?
Well, we're decorating it together, so we bring all this.
What you want, basically?
Yeah. Well, we're bringing our stuff, and then Chance goes to work, and then I put everything away. And, I mean, yeah. I feel like it's coming together a lot better than I thought. Because I was just worried about all of our stuff.
The Minecraft bathroom.
You do, I know.
It is a vibe.
Well, and it's something that I when I was in 6th grade, I was when I have my own apartment, I'm gonna have my Minecraft bathroom, and I had the shower set in my Amazon cart. Was the only thing in my Amazon cart from when I was 14, whenever I for some reason made an Amazon account. And so when I got my first apartment, I was just started collecting all this stuff.
That's awesome. I want my house to be grandma themed. I don't know why. If you look at my bathroom, I have a total grandma shower curtain. But it's cute.
I don't know what the rest of the vibe for the house is about to be because it's just kind of like whatever.
Just talking with one of my clients yesterday about how like every white person has like a bird somewhere in their house. And I was like, not me. My house is like empty. But then I was thinking about it. And while I was pissing, I was like, I wonder if I do have a bird. And I look, my shower curtain has birds.
Okay.
I didn't know that. I was like, oh, it's blue and like pretty. It's blue and white, like total grandma vibes. But I looked closer and there's birds on it.
I don't know if we currently have any birds.
There's got to be something with a bird. Or eventually you'll get one.
Yeah.
It's like we're attracted to birds for some reason. Look it up. It's a whole thing on TikTok. Are people finding birds in their house?
I'd probably have to be there then. Definitely not in my bathroom. My Minecraft bathroom.
No. Do you have a chicken? A Minecraft chicken in there?
No.
Okay, I'd say that's a bird.
That's what I need. Once I get my Minecraft chicken, the apartment will be complete.
My little sister was obsessed with Minecraft chickens. And Minecraft, she had that torch fucking thing, you know, that you can like put up on the wall and it's like battery operated. She had that up on her wall. She had all the Minecraft shirts.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, my little cousins. I'm glad that Minecraft is like still a thing though, because I think
I feel like it's mostly Roblox now though. Yeah. But Roblox is
evil. No, it's evil.
Why?
Because there's like unlimited games. There's creepers on there. Like you can make whatever kind of game you want. So if you're not playing one of the more popular games, like
I just like the tycoons. I am mad though that they made like Bloxburg free. Like I paid for that.
How much?
I think it was like 25.
Oh my gosh! And then they made it free.
25 Robux. Yeah. And they made it free. That actually really.
Where's my refund?
No, literally.
No, contact them.
They did that to Fortnite. Remember, they like made a certain like skin pack free, but people were like, "I paid for this," so then they like refunded all those people. Like Kanan got a refund.
Dang.
No, Minecraft. My money.
Minecraft used to have a free version you could play on your phone, and now it's
it was like horrible.
Yeah, and now it's $7. It's like $8.
Yeah, no, I paid for that years ago. I paid for Minecraft.
Yeah.
I had the coolest world, and it kept burning down somehow. Like
How?
I made an entire city. In like my first ever house that I made in this city, I put a fireplace in the basement, but the house was made out of brick. And I made like some of it wood, obviously, for like the flooring and stuff, but it just kept catching on fire, but then it would catch the neighboring homes on fire, which caught all the... I literally made an airport, like hospital, like schools, police station.
Somebody came in and burned down your world.
No, it was just this one house. The original house kept burning down the entire city. And so I started a new world, and it was like a treehouse world, and I was teaching my mom how to play Minecraft. And she was like going through all this stuff, and she found flint and steel, and she burned down my freaking treehouse world. She started a fire. I'm dead serious. I'm not kidding. She's like, "Oh, what is this?" And she like clicks around, and it's fire in a treehouse world. And it was back in the day. I was like 12, so it wasn't when you could like click on the fire and it would go out. It was when you like had to place water buckets to put out the fire. So I was placing water buckets, and like. It ended up just being flooded with water that I just couldn't get rid of because no matter how many times like I would use my water buckets, like it just wouldn't go away. And so I'm like placing blocks to try to stop the water, so like it just ruined everything.
It's just like you have blocks, water, and fire.
I was like, my
everywhere.
mom ruins everything she touches. Like I swear.
Never playing Minecraft with you again, Mom.
No, I didn't. I didn't. She's like, this is so fun. She's like burning down my treehouse world. Yeah. I actually cried for weeks about it.
I know. There's like. When I was playing with my little cousin last Thursday when I was babysitting him, we made like this big tower and he was playing with this mod because he loves Godzilla. So it was a Godzilla mod and there was like there was King Kong and Godzilla in there.
I feel like you can only do mods on a computer, right?
No, he was doing it on his iPad.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to play with mods. I think it'd be fun. Like the zombie apocalypse ones. Have you seen those?
I maybe.
They look so fun.
That would be... I know, I'm, like, actually going to play Minecraft after my little cousin. I went to, like, babysit him, and he was like, "Are you going to play Minecraft with me?" And I was like... And I...
That you never ask.
Yeah, literally. And, but anyways, he made Godzilla and King Kong fight, and then they destroyed our houses that we were building a giant tower that was almost as tall as King Kong, and and then he destroyed it, and he freaked out. He's like 3 or 4.
Why would you put him in there then? Like, you made them fight.
He was like, I'm making a new world. And I was like, the generational hurt. Yeah. I don't even know what I sent you for my design.
It's like French tip and then a lot of dots and like lines and blooming gel.
As long as you don't go to Florida.
Yeah.
But honestly, I would love that for you.
I don't think that'll happen for a long time.
Why do people even live in Wisconsin?
I know.
If everybody here wants to move away.
It's like, thanks a lot, Mom and Dad. Why did you choose this?
Wisconsin. Well, you're in Illinois, so.
Well, close enough to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
But from Wisconsin.
Pale Tucky.
Dude, they call this, well, this side is Wonderbama. The other side of Wonder Lake is Wonder Tucky.
Really?
When I heard Kanan say that, I was like, no way. I'm from Beltucky.
I feel right at home. Here.
Remember when, like, Pet Lake had that gang of, like, 12-year-olds, and they called themselves the Pet Lake gang? Like, it was, like, PLG, and they, like, spray painted. Yes, it was I think.
Yes, and...
I don't remember. I don't know who that is.
Code name.
It wasn't even a gang. It was a bunch of 12-year-olds stealing bicycles and putting graffiti everywhere.
Yeah. Hanging out after school.
Literally.
When the gang releases at 3:30 p.m.
Bring your backpack and spray paint. Or ride our bikes over to the park. Spray paint the bench. And the garbage cans.
Like a real gang.
They spray painted. Oh my god. I remember when this was all over Facebook. They like literally spray painted the like, you know those metal units for like the electricity.
Okay, that's what I'm envisioning too.
Next to the police department. The police department like posted it on like the Bloomfield Police Department posted it on their page. Whoever graffitied this, like blah blah blah. I was like, dude, that is, and I know exactly who it is too. I was like, you know exactly who it is. Everyone knows who did this.
Maybe life would be different if we were a part of the PLG, bro.
We're also like 5 years older than all of them.
Yeah.
Most of them. I think like 2 years younger. Yeah, 2, because he's my sister's age. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I still envision all of them as like little kids.
Yes.
Because like was also always very small. Like a very small boy with like a high-pitched voice. I am going to tell you something about them off camera though.
Cut the cameras. No.
Dude, I'll just cut it out. I'm going to tell you now.
Accidentally puts it. Okay.
Yeah. So they call and because they did anal together. Mm-hmm.
Just bleep that part out.
The silence.
I feel like that's so real though.
Yeah, I guess they were like 12, 13 when that happened.
All I'm gonna say is,
why are we doing that?
I've been
at that age?
I've been friends with a lot of male groups, and it's more common. It's more common than you think.
No way, with their friends?
Yes.
I'm asking Kanan.
Please, but he might not be a part of it. There's a small select group in every man group in the.
Well, the entire friend group knew about it too. Like everybody made jokes about it.
Why would they? Because they were trying to get them to like join, or hey guys, we did this last Saturday.
I don't know.
It was awesome.
I don't know.
Okay, so my boss. Okay, if I can explain a fucking story. It's Sunday night. Let's just reverse. It's Sunday night. Chance and I are talking, and I was kind of stressed out. We have the whole to-do list of like moving and everything, and I'm like, you know what? At least I don't have that long general manager list of things to do, because you know I would be so stressed if I had that. Mm-hmm. We go to sleep. We wake up. My phone is blowing up. It's at 9:20. Mind you, my boss is supposed to be at work at 9. So who's opening the store? My kitchen manager is just showed up. So she's basically like, whatever, I'm not coming. Like, I'm done. I'm like, cool. So we also had it scheduled that we were like me, her, and her husband are like the only 3 people scheduled. So if her and her husband quit, that means I'm the only person working for the rest of the day for all of the day. Yeah. So I'm like, my life is great. And then
So did he quit too?
he didn't end up quitting. So I get there, he's there. He's like, she's crazy. I'm like, okay. We get in. The front POS, like our registers are down. So, and he has the doors open because we open at 11 and there's people in there. He has no pizzas out. So like we're Pizza Ranch, there's no pizzas. He's on the phone with corporate, registers down. He's the only person in there. There's like at least 4 families because it's Martin Luther King Day. And then so we finally get the POS system fine. He gets off the phone with corporate, obviously still no boss, and I just came in, and he goes to start the dishwasher. The dishwasher's broken. So now...
So, like, everything's going wrong.
Yes.
So that's like my Saturday.
Yes, literally. And then, yeah, so there's 3 people there, and one of them has been on the phone the entire time with somebody, and there's like... Normally Monday we're Pizza Ranch. There's nobody there. There's like, we maybe get like 10 people through like 11 to like 3. And we have like a full dining room, like right at 11 when, yeah, there was like nothing. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. And then I worked the rest of the day. And then the next day, my boss texts me, do you think they'll give me my job back? Well, that was actually later in the day. It wasn't like the morning. It was like later at night after I had redone the whole schedule. Like after I had like recouped, figured everything out without her. And then she's like, you think? I'm like, girl.
That would piss me off.
I'm like, no, I just worked 48 hours straight for you. And now you want your job back? No. And I did everything that was on her to-do list, which was why she quit. It took me 4 hours. You quit because you couldn't be here an extra 4 hours?
Yeah. This is why we should like vet if people are actually good enough to be like supervisors or managers.
That's what I'm saying. Like how?
Because like if you could do all of her to-do tasks and she couldn't, she quit over it. Like that's bad.
Yeah, and she kept saying like, how did?
Obviously, if someone else can do it and you can't, you should not be a supervisor of any sort.
Yeah. The job is overwhelming. I didn't take it. Like my boss, like the district manager came in and she was like, so are you going to step up and do it? And I was like, I'll be here, but I am not doing that.
So these are the nails. Thanks for watching. See you next Thursday.